Okay, good. So let's practice some more questions today, okay? And after that, after maybe 3 more classes, and I will introduce you to SASMO questions. In February, like maybe 2 weeks, we will practice SASMO questions, okay? All right. So now if you remember, we were solving these questions. We did a few examples from here. Question 1, question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we stopped here, right? And the question 12. Okay. So we will continue from 12. Let me just immediately duplicate this. And all right. Just a minute. Okay. All right. Okay, let's continue from here. Okay, the last time we saw question 11, if you remember, it was the average height of 6 rows and blah, blah, blah. So now we will solve question 12. Turan, let's start with you. Can you read the question and tell me if you understand anything?
There were 800 blue and green balls in a box. There were 480 blue balls and the rest were green. Find the percentage of green balls in the box.
Okay, very good. Now here, let's say here we have a kind of box, right? And here we have green balls and blue balls, right? But in the question, it says that here we have 480 blue balls. How many? 480. But altogether, we have 800 balls, right? Then how many green balls do we have?
800 minus 320.
Very good. That is 800 minus 480, which is equal to 320, right? Because together it should be equal to 820. Now, what is the question here? The question is find the percentage of green balls in the box. So we have 320 green balls. Here we have 320. Altogether, how many balls? We have 800, right? So now that's a kind of fraction. To change fraction into percentage, we have to multiply this by 100%. Because we know that 1% means it is 1 over 100, right? And the 100% means that is 100 times 1%, and that's equal to 100 times, what is 1%? Is just equal to 1 over 100. So that's equal to 1 over 100. Turan, what is 100 times 1 over 100?
What?
What is 100 times, this one is times, right? Times 1 over 100. What is the result?
100.
Is equal to 1, right? Is equal to 1. Aiden, this question is for you. What is 3 times 1 over 3?
1.
1, right? And what is 2 over 3 times 3 over 2?
Can I answer?
Yes.
1. It's 1.
It is 1. Actually, we call them reciprocals of the reciprocal, because if the product of two numbers is 1, we call them reciprocals of each other, right? And to multiply a fraction, I should multiply 100 by 1, right? And after that, divide by 100, that's equal to 1. Anyway, just simply, guys, to change a fraction into percentage, we have to just multiply it by 100%. So now before multiplying, we have to simplify this, right? This 1, 0, and the 1, 0, it is gone. With this 0, it is 0, it is gone. And what is 32 is divided by 8? 32 is divided by 8 is 4 times
4 times
10% left.
4 times 10.
4 times 10, that's equal to 40%.
40.
So if altogether we have 800 blue and green balls, if 320 of the balls are green, then that means that 40% of the balls are green. So do we have 40%? Yes, the answer is, the correct answer is A. Nargis, can you read question 13?
Yes. Nadine and Sharon had 96 stamps. Sharon had 24 more stamps than Nadine. Express the number of stamps Nadine had as a fraction of the number of stamps Sharon had.
Okay, very good. So we are talking about two people. Now writing Nadine and Sharon, it's long, so that's why we are going to use algebra here. Let's say for Nadine, I will use N. For Sharon, let's say I use S, okay? It says that together they have 96
It's C.
stamps. And Sharon had 24 more stamps than Nadine. That means that if Nadine has this many stamps, let's say here we have 1 unit, right? And Sharon had 24. It's actually the same, right? The same, but actually Sharon has a little bit more. How much? It is
The answer of the
24
question is C.
Okay, from here, this is 1 unit, right? Also here we have 1 unit. I'm just going to actually use algebra again. Let me just denote this by P, and also this will be P, right? So P is the number of stems that Nadine has. So from here, P, the first one, Nadine's stems, plus, how about Sharon? Sharon has P plus 24 stems. So altogether, they have 96 stems. And once again, we know that if 8 plus 3 is equal to 11, I can write 8 as 11 minus 3. So here I just keep P plus P, that's 2 units on the left, take 24 to the right-hand side. That is minus 24. So which is equal to 96 minus 24 is, what is it? 72.
72.
So here P plus P is like 1 apple, 1 apple. That's equal to 2P, right? 2 times P. On the right-hand side, can I write 72 as a product of 2 and something? Yes, that is 2 times 36, right? So this 2, they are gone. So what is P? P
36.
equals 36. But we didn't answer the question yet. So that means that this Nadine has 36 stems. How about Sharon? Sharon had 36 plus 24. So 36 plus
60.
24, that's equal to 60, right? But here, what is the question? The question is express the number of stems Nadine had as a fraction of the number of stems Sharon had, right? So what is it here? That is 36, that Nadine has 36 stems. How about Sharon? 60. Now here we have to simplify this. 36, we can write it as 12 times 3. And how about 60? 12 times 5,
Minus
right?
5.
And so these things are gone. So that's equal to 3 over 5.
It's A.
So express the
Yeah.
number of stems Nadine had as a fraction of the number of stems Sharon had. So that is 3 over 5. Good. Let's continue. Next question, Ismail, can you read question 16?
A bag of 6 apples cost 3 over 50. Some was given
$3.50.
$3.50. Some was given 2 free apples for every bag of apples bought. Find the maximum number of apples he could buy if he had $12.
Ismail, did you understand the question? If you want, you can read it one more time.
A bag of 6 apples cost $3.50. Sam was given 2 free apples for every bag of apples bought. Find the maximum number of apples he could buy if he had $12.
Okay. Guys, what you have to understand here is we are buying apples in bags, okay, not one by one. And that's why you need to buy a bag of apples. The seller is saying that, look, Mr. Ismail, if you buy 1 bag of apples, where in the bag we have 6 apples, which cost $3.50, I will give you 2 apples for free, right? So actually here, if you pay $3.50 and you will get 6 apples plus extra 2 apples. So for 3.50, you can buy 8 apples. But actually now here
Yes.
you have $12, right? In 112, how many $3.50 do we have? This 12, I can write it as 3.5 plus 3.5 plus
3.5 plus
3.5
3.5.
plus 1.5. Actually, this
Yes.
1.5 is not enough for the bag of apples because we have to pay 3.5. So I
3.5.
cannot buy anything for 1.5. But for this $3.5, I can buy 8 apples. For also for 3.5, I can
8
buy
apples.
apples. Also for this 8 apples. So altogether, how many apples? 24 apples.
24 apples.
So here, if we have $12 and then we can buy 24 maximum, we can buy 24 apples. So the correct answer is D. Ali Tayyip, it's your turn. Read question 15.
Uh, the distance between town A and town B is 14 kilometers. Run
40,
it takes
40.
40 kilometers. Run takes 25 minutes to reach town B from town A. What is his traveling speed?
Okay. Ali Tayyip, can you tell me the distance formula? What is the distance time formula? Distance is equal to what?
C.
Right? This one is distance. And how about S? S is speed. And how about T? T is time, right? For example, let's say this is your house and this is your school, okay? The distance between your school and house is, let's say it is 240 meters, okay? And your walking speed, what is your speed? Actually, when you just look your clock, watch, right? And check this, in every minute, you can walk how many meters? Let's say in 1 minute, you can walk 40 meters. So then your speed will be 40 meters per minute, right? So that means that every minute you can walk 40 minutes. That means that how long does it take to arrive at your school or to reach your school? So as I see here, distance is equal to speed times time. From here, what is time? Time equals distance over speed. To find the time, you should divide distance by speed, right? And what is the distance between your house and the school? That is 240 meters. And how about your walking speed? Every minute you can walk for 40 meters. So here, that's your speed. Now, if you simplify this, cancel 24 over 4, that's equal to 6. And what is the unit of time here? It is minutes. That means that if you are walking 40 meters at every 1 minute, so you can reach your school from your house in 6 minutes. Ulker, do you understand it?
Yes, I understand.
Very good. If you
Yes.
understood that, we can solve this question very easily. So we are talking about the distance between town A and town B. Let's say this is town A and this one is town B. And what is the distance between these two cities or towns? It is 40 kilometers. It's given, right? So the distance is 40 kilometers, the distance between these two towns. And it says that Ronnie takes 25 minutes to reach the town B from town A. So actually here time is given. What is it? 25 minutes, right? But as you see here, if you look at the answers, all are in kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour. So before we solve the question, we have to convert this minutes into hours. Ulker, can you convert minutes into hours? How do we change minutes into hours?
We this is 25.
Okay.
25. I forgot that word.
divided by 60, right? To change
divided
minute
by
into
60.
to change minute into hours, we have to divide it by 60. Why? Because in 1 hour we have 60 minutes.
60
So
minutes.
25 over 60. Now it becomes hours. Now, of course, before we using this fraction, we have to simplify this. What is 25? 25, I can write it as 5 times 5. And how about 60? 5 times 12. So this 5 is a common factor. And here we have hour. So that's equal to 5 over 12 hours. That's our first step. Next, the question says that what is his traveling speed? So traveling speed is, let's say it is S. So the speed is equal to what? Speed equals distance over time. Over means distance is divided by time, right? So distance equals speed times time, or speed equals distance is divided by time, or time is equal to distance over speed. Ismail, is it clear? You understand?
Yes.
Very good. Smart boy. So now, what is the distance? It's given. It says that the distance between these two towns is 40 kilometers. So here we have 40 divided. And how about time? We have just calculated here. That's equal to 5 over 12, right? And how do you divide one fraction by another fraction? Just we should change division into multiplication and invert the second fraction. Invert means write it upside down, right? So here we have 40 times and 5 over 12. You should write it as 12 over 5. And which is equal to, I can simplify this further. What is 40? We can write 40 as 8 times 5 times, and here we have fraction 12 over 5, right? And this 5 and this 5, because one is in the denominator, another one is in the numerator, they cancel out each other. And what is 8 times 12 is equal to 96. So we are talking about the speed. What is the unit of speed? It is kilometers per hour. That means that he was walking or traveling at 96 kilometers per hour. That means that every hour he was traveling 96 kilometers. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is, okay?
Yes.
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 Guys, next question is for you. Okay, if anybody knows, just answer this. All right. You have 1 minute. Okay, read question 16 and do it and tell me the answer. Can you just write your answer in the chat box, or directly can tell me the answer? Okay, but we will discuss after 1 minute. 1 minute time starts now. Read it and do it. Guys, just I will bring some water. Okay, I will be back in a minute. All right. Any answer? Turan, did you solve it?
No, I don't finish.
Okay, Sunai, how about you?
Yes, I'm here.
Or you are sleeping, Sunai? What are you doing? Ismail, how about you?
I'm fine. 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay, 30 more seconds.
No, I have answer.
You have an answer. Tell me your answer. What is it? What's your name? Aydın, is it you?
Yes.
Okay, Aydın, what's your answer?
5,829.
Okay, just say digit by digit. 5,
8,
8,
2, and 9.
okay, then
Yes.
that's it.
Yes.
Okay. And all right, Aydın, let's see if your answer is correct or not. To do this one, first we have to write the number, the first step. In the second step, we will just round it off. So in our first step,
Can I?
yes, what is your answer?
My answer is 29,080.
Well, 29,000, how is that possible? Okay, now let's see. Here we say the sum of 58 tenths. 58 tenths means 58 times 10, right? And plus 285 hundredths. That is 285 times hundreds means 1/100,
100.
which is equal to 58 times 10 is 580 plus 285 over 100, that is 2.85. Now, if you add these things together, that's equal to 582.85.
582.85.
But now in the question, it says that we have to round it off, correct, to one decimal place, right? So in the second step, 582.85 is equal to, if you round off, correct, to one decimal place, that means that I need to just keep one digit after the decimal point and round off the rest. So 5 is greater than 4. That's why we have to add 1 to the previous digit. So that is 582.1 plus 8, that's equal to 9, correct, to one decimal place. So the right answer is 582.9. Okay, Turan, Aydın.
Yes.
So that is not correct. All right, Urger, Nargis, Aydın, Ismail, and I'm going to ask you another question. You have 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Guys, always
Yes.
before you participate in this class, you need to keep a piece of paper on your table, okay? So sometimes you have to solve this question. Question 17, okay? Do it and tell me the answer. You have 1 minute. Time starts now.
Mr. Kazım, can I
Yes.
I say.
can I answer?
Yes.
Can I say?
My answer is 28.8.
8. Very good.
So can I say my answer?
And also you got the same answer?
Can I say my answer?
Smile. Can I smile?
Yes, Ilke, what's your answer?
28.8.
28.8.
Very good. Very good. Guys,
have
if you got
also-
28.8, that is the correct answer. How do we know that? That is 24. At first, we have to start from the innermost brackets. 6 is divided by 3, that is 2. 12 minus 2, that's equal to 10. So the whole thing inside the parentheses is equal to 10. And here multiply by 12. If we have division and multiplication, right, we have to start from the leftmost side. 24 is divided by 10, that is equal to 2.4. And multiply by 12, that's equal to 28.8. And how about this question? Let's do this together and you will do the next question. Hence, to subtract fraction, we have to bring into the common denominator. But the first thing, the first number is mixed number, right? I should change this into improper fraction. 2 times 5, 10, 10 plus 3 is 13. So here we have 13 over
14
5
over 5.
minus 2 over 3. Now, what is the common denominator? It is 15, right? The first fraction we should multiply by 3 over 5 times 3 minus the second one by 5, 2 times 5 over 3 times 5. Now 5 times 3, 3 times 5, 15. So we should just draw a single fraction line. 13 times 3, it is 39. 2 times 5, it is 10. 39 minus 10 is equal to 29. But when you are leaving your answer, if it is improper fraction means numerator is greater than denominator, right? We have to change this into mixed number. Turan, can you change this into mixed number? Is equal to what? It is 1 and
14 over 15.
good. The answer is 1 and 14 over 15. Okay. And for the second one, this is the answer to the first question, right? That is 28.8. All right, guys, if you're ready, I'm going to ask the next question, and you have 2 minutes to answer this question. If you're ready, question 19, okay? All right. Not 2 minutes, only 1 minute. Okay, time starts now. Read it, and after that, do it.
Can I answer?
Yes,
Can
Nargis.
I?
Yes, Ulker.
1 and 36.
6
1.36.
and
Okay.
can I
What is,
answer?
Can I answer? Mister, can I answer?
6 and 8 divide 5.
okay, very good. So here, Cindy mixed
Yes.
4.8 liters of rose syrup, right, with 2 liters of water. So that is now how much do we have here? 4.8
6
plus 2,
6.8.
6.8 liters. And number
6.8.
2, we are then pouring this
0.8.
into 5 equal jars, right? So that is 6.8 is divided by 5,
Divided by
which is equal to 1.36 liters. So the answer is 1.36 liters or 1360 milliliters, right? To change liter into milliliter, we have to just multiply by 1000. All right, how about question 20? Just tell me, how do we calculate the area of semicircle?
S equal P.
Okay, if you are given a circle, the area of the circle is pi r squared, right? R is the radius of the circle. And how about if it is semicircle? So the area of semicircle is 1 over 2 times pi r squared. Now, what is 24? 24 is a diameter. So here we have, this one is radius and this one is radius. So 2 radii, right? 2 times radii, that's equal to 24. So 2 times what number is 24? From here, this radius of the circle is 12 centimeters. So now we can evaluate this area. So that's equal to 1 over 2 times pi times r. What is r? It is 12 squared, which is equal to, what is 12 squared? It is 144 times pi, and denominator we have 2. And if you divide 144 by 2, that's equal to 72 pi. So the answer is 72 pi cm squared. Turan, is it clear? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, guys, if everything is okay, now next question is for you, okay? Just do it and tell me the answer. You have 2 minutes to solve question 21. If you are ready, we can start now. Okay, start now. 2 minutes. Read the question, do it, and tell me the answer.
Can I answer?
Yes.
It's 20.
20.
Yes.
Who are you? Nargis?
Yes.
Okay, Nargis answer is 20. How about the others? Okay, time is up. Anybody else?
I think it's wrong.
1?
No.
Any answer? Ulker, Aydın, Turan. But 20 is a wrong answer. Okay, guys, let's do it together now.
Teacher,
All
is
right.
it 32?
No. It is more than 50. The answer is more than 50, less than 80. Okay, guys, just listen to me careful, right? I'm going to use algebra in 2 different ways. Here, 2/5 of Tommy's sweets. How many sweets does Tommy have? I don't know. Okay, let me just denote this by T. Tommy has T sweets. And how about Chloe's sweets? I don't know. Let's say it is C, right? I mean, just using the first letter of C. C means Chloe's sweets. T means Tommy's sweets. It says that 2/5. What does of mean in math? It is multiplication, right? Times Tommy's sweets is equal to 3/4 of means times again, choice sweets. Okay. So what does it mean? It means that from this relationship, right? Here, that means that the ratio of T to choice sweet is equal to 3/4 to 2/5. This ratio means like division, right? So I can just write it as 3/4 times 5/2. That is equal to 3 times 5, 15, and 4 times 2, it is 8. Or that's just equal to 15/4. Okay? So that means that if we are talking about 19 units, right? And 15 units, actually it belongs to Tom. And let me just rewrite here. The ratio of the number of sweets to sweets of Tommy to Chloe sweet is equal to 15/4. What does it mean? It means that altogether we have 19 pieces or 19 parts and 15 parts, right? 19 parts, let's say. So here, Tommy has 15 parts. And how about Chloe? Chloe has 4 parts, right? Okay. And now in the question, it says that if the difference in the number of sweets they have is 28. And what's the difference here? 15 minus 4, it is 11, right? Let me continue here. 15 minus 4 is 11. So here, 11 parts is equal to 28. Is it 15, 19? It is 3 times 5. Oh, why did I write 4? To run. It is not 4, right? Here, guys, 4 times 2, it is 8. Sorry. So here it should be 8. To run. Why didn't you correct the mistake? So it should be 15/8, right? Anyway, so the difference is 28. The difference is 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is equal to 7 parts or 7 units, you can say. That is equal to 28. So if 7 parts is equal to 28, to run, what is 1 part or 1 unit is equal to what?
Is equal to 4.
4.
Very good. So 1 part is equal to 4. Now, what is the question? Turan, can you read the question, the last part?
Find the number of which Tommy has.
Find the number of sweets Tommy has. So Tommy has how many parts? Tommy has 15 parts, right? So that is 15 parts. And each part is equal to how much? 4. So that's equal to 60
60.
sweets. So Tommy has 60 sweets. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
And soon actually we will study how to solve this kind of equations using algebra. Guys, if everything is okay now, can you try another question? I will give you 3 minutes, okay now? Okay. Read the question and do it. You have 3 minutes, time starts now.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Uh, length is 11. 11 ha.
Who are you? Nargis, is it you?
Ülker.
Ulker. So the length is equal to 11 centimeters. Ulker,
Yeah.
your answer is correct. Can you tell me how you got this answer?
Yeah. I Press delete. I divided 1040 52 to
1452.
to 12, and this makes 121.
Okay.
121 I divided to 11. 11 this 11's quadrant is a 121. I
Okay, actually, I understand. Ulker, you just saying that was 121, right? It
beside
is a
quadrant.
square number. That means that 121 is equal to 11 times 11, right?
Yeah.
So 11 squared. So that 11 squared is the area of the base or base area. Since base is a square, then one side of the square must be 11 centimeters. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, guys, in this kind of questions, I suggest you to draw a picture or figure or solve whatever it is. Then try to solve this. A container has a height of 12 centimeters, right? So we are talking about a container. So this kind of container, let me just draw this here. That is our container. Okay, let me just redraw this. Okay, here. That is our container. Okay. So actually this one is a base, right? Let me just use red, and that is the base of the container. And also this one is the top of the container, right? It says that the container has a height of 12 centimeters. So the height of the container is 12 centimeters and a square base. So the base is square. What does square mean? It's a rectangle, all sides are equal, right? So this equals this equals this equals this. And also base is a square, right? All sides are equal. And how do you find the volume of the container? It's the base area, right? Times height. So
Yes.
that is equal to 1452. Okay. Now, do we know the base area? We don't know, but we know that if it is a square, right? If actually base area is a square, let's say one side is A centimeters, also this one is A, this one is A, this one is A. And how do you find the area of the square? Area of the square is A times A, right? For rectangle, length times width. For also square, length times width. But length is equal to width, it's just length times length. So this area is equal to A times A times, how about height? Height is given, that is 12. On the
12.
right hand side, we have 1452. So this 12 is multiplied, right? So what is A times A? That's equal to 1452 is divided by 12. Now we can already calculate it. That's equal to 121. And 121 is just 11 times 11, right? On the left hand side, A times A is equal to 11 times 11. That means that this A must be equal to 11. So what is the answer? The answer is 11
11
centimeters.
centimeters.
Very good. Guys, if you are ready, another question. Let's have two more questions, and we will finish the class, okay? Question 23. First, let's solve 23, and after 24. For question 23, you have 2 minutes. Okay, you can start now. Time starts now.
Can I answer?
Yes.
25, I think.
Find the area of the square. So your answer is 25?
I
Yes.
think 25.
I think.
Any other answer?
Yes, I have
Yes.
22.
Okay, another
Ah,
answer.
25. 25.
25, I say. I say
Okay.
25.
Let's wait for others. How about the others? Any different answer?
And I?
Yes.
This is 50. 50
Fif-
centimeter is square. Is in square.
50.
Yeah.
I
How
assume
did you get
25.
it? Can you tell me that's correct answer? How?
I divided 10 to the two pieces, and make the in square. In square, this made 100. 100 I divided to two, and it make 50.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I like your solution. Who are you? Huh? Who are you? What's your name? I couldn't see your name.
His name is Ulkar.
Ulker. Ulker, you told me that you got 50?
Yeah.
Okay. Ulker, very good. That's the correct answer. All right, now let me try to explain what is Ulker is saying that, okay? Guys, it says that the figure below shows a square, right? With a diagonal of 10 centimeters. Square means all sides are equal. But here, I don't know what is the length of this side, okay? So let's say AC, the midpoint of this one is this one, all right? Now, if I draw another diagonal here, right, from here to here, what will be the length of this diagonal? So since AC is equal to 10, also BD must be equal to 10. But until here, this length is equal to 5, right? And what is it here? We have one triangle, and we have here another triangle, right? Actually, these two triangles have the same area. So how do you find the area of the triangle? The area of the triangle is 1 over 2 times base times height, right? And here we have two triangles. So here we have the first one is 1 over 2 times. What is the base? Base is 10 times, how about height is equal to 5. So that is 50 over 2, that's equal to 25. So here we have two such triangles, right? So that is 25 plus 25, that's equal to 50. So the answer is 50 square centimeters. Okay, how about question 24? Let's do this together. Box A is 3/4 as box B. What does it mean? Again, I can write like this, right? Box A simply, let me just write box A's mass is A. And box B's mass is, or weight is, let's say B. Okay, and box C's mass is C, right? Here, box A is 3/4 as heavy as box B. That means that A's is equal to 3/4 times B. And box B is 3/7 as heavy as box C. That means that here, let's say box B is equal to 3/7 of box C. What is the question here? Find the ratio of the mass of box C to the mass of box A. Okay, to do this one, from here, this relationship, right? If you just multiply both sides by 4, what we have here? Or A is equal to 3/4 of B. What does it mean? From here, you should understand that A to B, right, is equal to 3 to 4. Now, from this relationship, we should understand that here B to C is equal to 3 to 7, right? The question is, we need to find C to A. So C to A, let me just write like this. Here we have A to B is equal to 3 to 4, right? And from here, B to C is equal to 3 to 7. How can I make this B's the same, right? And this one, actually, these B's are represent the same thing. Here, the first one is 4, this one is 3. To do this one, the first ratio, I multiply 3 by 4 and 4 by, by 3. Because in ratio, if you multiply each number by the same number, ratio does not change. So 3 times 3, it is 9. And 3 times 4, it is 12. In the second ratio, multiply by 4, 4 times 3, it is 12. And 4 times 7, it is 28, right? So now that is how we solve ratio problem, not 12. 12, it is BB, right? So what does A represent here? Here we have A is, what is it? It is 9. And how about C? It is 28. What is the question? Question is find the ratio of the mass of box C to box A. So that means that we need to find C to A. What is C here? 28. And how about A? It is 9. So the ratio of C to A is 28 to 9. So the answer is dot, dot, dot. It is 28 to 9. Ulker, do you agree with me? Do you understand a little bit? Okay. So guys, we will continue like this, but that much is enough, okay? Again, I have already shared this question with you in WhatsApp, and I hope everybody is in WhatsApp group, right? Uh, all right. Sunai, are you in WhatsApp group?
No.
Why not?
Kazim Madam, I'm not in a group
Why
Me
not? Why
too.
not?
too. We are not in a group. I don't know.
Okay. Guys, if you possible, you have to join the group, okay?
Yeah.
So that you will receive homework from the group. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, those questions you have to keep practicing. I will give you another homework. That much is enough for today. We will continue next week. Okay. Thank you very much for joining the class. Have a nice weekend. I will see you. I will meet you next week. Okay. Have a nice
Goodbye,
weekend. Bye
Mr.
bye.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye, Mr.
Bye
Kazım.
bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr.
Bye bye. Thank you.